Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today, for fun and simple crafting, I thought I'd show you how to make these little tickets. Now, I made these in one of my videos, and it was sort of like halfway through a video, and I'll show you here. This is where I was doing it. In here, so this is the ticket I made. This is just a page layout which I did with sort of like scrap papers, and the original one was in this one, which is my lovely paper bag journal, and the ticket was in one of my basic range papers, which I have just put love written down there, which is lovely. Now Anita did some lovely ones in the Facebook page, so I thought I would do, so you have to pop over and have a look at that, because she's done some really lovely ones. So I thought I'd just show you how to make them, because I haven't done a video on just the tickets, and they're so simple. Lots of people have got videos on them, but I'm just going to show you how I do these ones. So there's lots of ones. I've just stamped some leaves on this one, so if you're doing an autumn journal, this is lovely, isn't it? So that's my lovely wooden leaf stamp, which I've got here somewhere. This is the one. It's lovely. Doesn't have where it was made or anything on it, so I don't know, but I'm loving my wooden stamps. I know lots of people take this off their stamps, but I don't think I can quite get round to doing it, because I just love them. I think they're lovely. I know they take up lots and lots of room, but I just love them. Okay, so I've got different styles and different, well, not different style, well, yeah, different styles and different sizes. This one I've just made into like a ticket little journal card, really, that you can just pop into your journals, and that's got lovely sunflower on it. So I've just stamped them. I'm not going to stamp any today. I'm just going to show you some different ways of doing them, which are lovely. So you can have long ones, short ones. This one's made out of a little bit of card. In general, these are just made from 160 GSM paper, and they just sort of like fold up. Really simple. So if you are a beginner, this is a lovely one, because you don't really need a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to show you, I'm just going to make a smaller one. Now I've got, this is 1 inch by 6 inches, okay, and all I'm doing, I'm just going to fold that in half like that. So this will just make 4 little tickets. Oops, if I can open it up. And then I'm just bringing that one, the top one, like that, and then the back one. So you just want to sort of concertina them like that, so it looks like a nice W. I've got this on my desk because I've got like a little perforator I want to show you how to use. So there we go. So just concertina up. Now the simplest one is just cutting off the corners like that. Just go round and take a little snip off the corner, and then what you will get is a lovely little ticket shape like that. Isn't that lovely? Super simple. So that one can be done with a pair of scissors and a piece of paper. Easy peasy. So let's do another one. Fold it in half. You can just fold them like that if you want to, but I like to sort of like concertina them up so they are going the right way. So like that. Okay. Next one is just I've got a little hole punch. This is 1/2 inch on here. So I'm going to take a little bit right out of that little middle bit, which is this bit here. Okay, just a little section like that. That's one end, can you see? And then this end, try and get it in the middle. Don't think I did a very good job. So a little bit like that. And then I'm going to just take a little bit from the corners as well, just so we've got like a little circle. Can you see? Just on the corners, just like a little tiny bit. Instead of being a straight edge, it's got like a little curve to it. And then there's another style ticket. So we've got that one and we've got that one. So they are just simple, aren't they? Really lovely. And all I'm going to do on here, look, is just a little bit of ink, fold it up, Now you don't have to ink them or anything like that, but if you wanted them sort of vintagey. Now you can stamp them if you've got some like postage stamp things, and you can just go mad with all your stamps if you've got butterflies or anything, or you can stick things on here. It's entirely up to you what you do with them, but just a little bit of ink so you can vintage them up. But I'm going to make some of these and then just keep them plain like that in my little stash. So I've got some little tickets to sort of decorate or anything, or pop little words on there would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Have a little saying on each one and pop it into a journal. So that's lovely, isn't it? Easy peasy, as they say. Right, the next one I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you one similar to this. Look at that. So I didn't measure this. Let's just see. Let me get my ruler out. My rule. That's 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters, and that's 21 centimeters or 8.25 inches. So it's just the length, the width of a piece of copy paper. So all I'm going to do, fold your little piece in half. Now I did have something which I had a little template on, and all we're going to do, actually, should we just cut a little circle out of this one? Instead of having it straight edged like that, we could just pop, look at that, just cut the corners with your little circle punch. Nice noisy circle punch. There we go. Pop those up there a little bit, and there we go. Lovely. Can you see this? Am I in the right place? Yes, I am. So there we go. Perfect. Little bit of ink around the edges. Like that. Just ink around. Let's have a little bit more ink. And actually a nice little saying would be nice on there, wouldn't it? And then these can just go into your journals. So I will be making a couple of these bigger ones, I think, for my pirouette of pink, which I'm making at the moment. Have I got anything to go on there? I've got all these little odds and ends here, but do you know what I mean? So we've got all these beautiful little bits and pieces that you can just do like a little collage with. Actually, a little one of these little dress forms would be quite nice, wouldn't it? You could have it opening that way in a little dress form with a little skirt off the end. Would look nice. So obviously decorate them with whatever sort of style journal that you're doing at the moment. These are some tickets that I've got in the journal as well, in the kit, like that. So they're ready-made ones, but I just think these are so simple. And if you don't have a lot of stuff to do things with, all of these simple fun and simple crafting things that I'm trying to show you, you don't need a lot of stuff. They're quite sort of like basic ones, the basic craft supplies that you need. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've got a piece of my digital papers. Now this is just a offcut that I had, so please use all your little scraps as well. So I'm going to just fold this one in 4. Now I think this is probably 2 inches. Yeah, that's 2 inches or 5 centimeters, and that's just a length of a piece of copy paper as well that I've printed it on, probably 160 GSM. So again, what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to take my, this is 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to go round the edge again, like this. Sorry, it's really noisy, isn't it? Okay, pop those bits out. So we have our little coloured ticket. Isn't that just fab? And what I've got this little contraption, which is a Tim Holtz. It's a perforator. So I'm going to show you. Let me just get another piece of paper here. And what it does, when you drag on, it's on like a little wheel. It perforates your paper. So when you pull it like that, can you see it just tears really, really easy, which is fabulous, isn't it? So for these tickets, it's absolutely perfect. Let's just ink it up so it looks nice. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. So you do all your inking and making first, so that you don't rip it when you're inking, like that. So just ink it all up nicely first. I won't do it all. Like that. Pop that to the side. Take your little perforator, go down a little size and just go along. So it's really, really simple. I will pull this one apart so you can see. Just roll it down. So when you want to do it, you can just take these tickets and they give you that little rip off bit like that. I think it's just fabulous, isn't it? So lovely, lovely. So then you've got your lovely little tickets, and you can make them as, like, look, if you do it like that, you can make it as like little plaques, can't you, as well? So that's really simple. So that's a nice one which you can pop anything onto. This one's double-sided, so I will keep these in my stash because I will probably use those as popping. Like I said, you can pop like little sayings and things on there like that, or you could make them slightly smaller and sort of like layer them up, couldn't you? If you made one a little bit smaller, you could sort of like layer them up a little bit and make a nice little plaque on there. So lovely. Now this one, all I've done on this one, I've made 3 holes in there. Now have I got a bigger piece? I've got this piece. I think that's the biggest piece I've got. So let's just show you. So it doesn't matter, there isn't any right or wrong way of doing these. You just cut the corners off however you want to do it, whether you've got a hole punch or whether you've just got a pair of scissors or you have something fancy. It's entirely up to you, but you can make them look so lovely. And it's very, very quick to do. So you can just grab all of your lovely little scrap pieces of paper. Shall I do it with this one? So just pop it in. Actually, did I do it? No, I think I did it with my hole punch. So just sort of like pop. I could probably do quite a few on this one. Little tiny ones. Maybe I'll just do it so it looks like you've got a little perforator bit on here. So let's do 5 on each, shall we? I want to try and get half a circle, if you can, like that. Can you see? And then I'll do this side. See if we can get them sort of even. You could probably do little marks on here if you wanted to, just to make sure you're getting it sort of even on here. Don't think I'm doing a very good job, but I'm sure you'll get the gist of what I am doing. Oops, didn't cut that very well. Pop that on there. And then I'm going to take my other little hole punch, my little diddy one, and just go around the edge, just like that. Pop it in, you can see it, just take a little bit off, like that. And then when you open it up, you've got this lovely little ticket. So you can have so many different styles, and I just think they're really, really lovely. So depending on what sort of journal you're making, and if you wanted to put them in, you could make them sort of like, even if you had like little heart tops on, little heart punch, which actually I do have. Can you see? So I'll just do that little bit, but I just think they are lovely, really simple. I know there's lots of videos out there that show you how to make little tickets and stuff, but it's nice to have a recap, isn't it? Seeing I've did it in a video, and then Anita showed you on the Facebook group, posted hers, which are lovely. So do please pop over and have a look, which are lovely. Now let me just see, I've got in my drawer with all my little bits and pieces, I think, yeah, look, I've got a little heart one. Do you think that would work? Shall we give it a go? Let's just take this. Don't think it, obviously it's not going to have a heart shape coming out of it, but it might give like a different look to the little punch, if you know what I mean. Let's just, oh, can you see it's got like a different style? Gosh, that's hard. Let's have a look. What shape does that come out? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like a little cross. Should we do this end? So yeah, I think you can get sort of lots of different punchy things, can't you? So test them out and see what you can do. Oh, it's very, very hard. I think this paper is a little bit too thick for that punch, but oh, I love it. Look at them, little crosses on there. They look like little kisses, don't they? Which are lovely. What should we do on the side? Should I just cut this like this? There we go. That's our tickets. Lovely. Well guys, that's a nice quick video, really simple one, just to show you. And I'm just going to ink it. I just want to see what it looks like inked up. So yeah, you can get all your little scrap pieces of paper out and make as big or as little as you like. I quite like that. I think that looks quite nice, doesn't it? So there we go. Make little diddy ones or big ones, and this one is just like a little journal card, isn't it, which you can just write in. Just cutting the corners off makes such a difference, I think. And this one's just got the circle one on it. So have a play, have a little play and see what you've got, and see what you come up with. I would love to see yours, so do post them on the Facebook group. All I've done on this one, I I stamped. I've got like a little cherry blossom stamp and an ivy stamp, which I've got. This is the cherry blossom, which is really pretty, isn't it? They don't seem to have any writing on. We did have a little teddy bear. Look at that little teddy bear. Isn't he just gorgeous? So I've been having a rummage through my stamps as well. So they are lovely. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a play, and thank you for watching. And I will see you all soon. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.